What is going on, lads, and welcome to another squad builder where we take a look at something really cool in Ultimate Team. You guys have seemed to be really enjoying these videos at the moment, so if you do enjoy this one as well, make sure you smash a like on this video. If we could break 1,000 once again, that would be absolutely awesome. You guys have been going mental on the likes recently, and it really does just motivate me. I want to keep making these videos for you guys, so if you've got any other ones that you would like to see me make as well, pop them all down in the comment section. So now I have turned the light on because it was actually really dark in here. Let's crack on and get into this video. And just before we do get into it, if you guys want to get yourself any coins for FIFA, be it for the upcoming team of the season, be it to buy some players to play with over Christmas, anything like that you guys want to do, there's a link down in the description to FIFAcoinstoday.com with the discount code AJ3 gets you a whopping 10% off. So you can go over there, get yourself some nice cheap coins and just get yourself a few decent players. The market has just crashed and this is a perfect time to buy. But let's get on and get into this video. Now, as I always do with these squads, I can't ever really seem to find a goalkeeper. I don't know if goalkeepers are just really boring and you'd only become a goalkeeper if you're really boring. All the interesting people are trying to score and be strikers. But I couldn't really find one apart from, there's this guy called Kieran Kelly. Now, on his Wikipedia page, he doesn't really have too much information about him, but I do remember seeing somewhere that he's not only a Sligo Rovers goalkeeper, he's Sligo Rovers' coach as well. I think he's the goalkeeping coach or something like that. So this is about as close to a manager as I could get for a goalie. If you guys know any coaches, managers, anything like that are goalkeepers that are still in FIFA, pop them down in the comment section. I always like to see what you guys have got to say on these videos as well. But let's move on and take a look at Roberto Carlos. So we've got a concept squad this job because his card isn't even out yet. And we of course know that Carlos is the manager of Sivasspor over in Turkey. So their most famous player at the moment, aside from their manager, is probably John Utaka. You guys all know him because I think he plays in the Premier League for a bit. And of course, he gets that strong link with MNEK, which we all love to abuse. So that is Roberto Carlos, and he is the first of our defenders. Next up at centre-back, we have got another legend. It is De Boer, who is of course the Ajax manager. There's not really too much I can tell you about these guys. Not really that any of them have got very big stories or anything behind them. None of the legends have even, but some of the bronze ones that you guys are going to see in a second do. So basically we've got De Boer at centre-back, and next to him we've got Fernando Hierro, as I think how you pronounce his name. He is the Real Madrid's assistant manager, so not quite a manager, but he's getting there. He's the assistant manager over there at centre-back. But when we move up into centre defensive mid, this is where things get interesting. So we have got a guy called Paul Tisdale. He's a 40 rated player. He is the lowest rated player on this game, or joint lowest he is. And the reason for this is because he is Exeter City's manager. I think he retired from football in 2008, but he is on FIFA 14 as a player because Exeter got a sickness bug and most of their squad was out sick. They also had a transfer embargo, so they couldn't go and sign any more players. So this guy registered himself as a player and sat on the bench to make up the numbers for their game against Portsmouth. So he is the reason that I got the inspiration for this squad and started looking if there was any other cool stories like this. So if I do miss anyone in this video who's got a cool story just like Tisdale has, please pop it down in the comment section. I would really love to hear about it. I did as much research as I possibly could, and there's a few other guys that are bronze, and there's a lot of the rest of this squad, the legends as well, that are managers. But this Tisdale guy was the one that kicked it off because he is 41. He's rated higher than his card is. He is absolutely terrible with regards to rating, but he is better than Messi at defending. And basically, he just popped himself on the bench. He's really old. I don't think he actually played, and I remember seeing an interview with him where he said he hoped he didn't have to play because he hasn't played football for years, and basically just sat on the bench, made up the numbers of the squad so that his squad could play against Portsmouth. Next one, we have got another bronze centre defensive mid. We have got Alan Smith. Now, this guy used to be a striker. It's not Alan Smith, the commentator. It's Alan Smith, the Man United, England and Leeds striker. So, a pretty decent player in his time. He is now playing at centre defensive mid for Notts County, all the way down in the Football League. So, he is a player coach, basically. So, he does play some of the matches, and he basically, you can see he's only got 42 pace. He's really slow, and he's really old now. He just sits back and breaks up the plays and be a bit of a creative midfielder. And basically he's a coach there as well and trying to help them out and obviously bring all of his ridiculous professional top level things that he's learnt, or whatever you would say, to Notts County and help them up the table and become a better football club. So that is Alan Smith doing a job at centre defensive mid for Notts County. Left mid, we have got Henrik Larsson. He manages Helsingborgs, as I think how you pronounce their name, or Helsingborgs. I've got it written down here. Helsingborgs, I think how you say it. It is a Swedish club, of course. He's managing in Sweden. I think he used to play, he's from Helsingborg, That's where he's born originally. I'm pretty sure he played for them twice during his career, and now he is managing them as well. So he is a manager over in Sweden. And then over on the opposite side, we have got Van Basten, who is the assistant manager of AZ Alkmaar. Centre attacking mid, we have got Michael Laudrup. Of course, used to be the Swansea manager. He is now managing in Qatar, a club called Lekhayu. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. They're basically a club in Qatar. He's gone over there and he is managing over there after leaving Swansea. At striker, we have got Inzaghi, who is, of course, the AC Milan manager. And then next to him, we have got a guy who is another kind of interesting one. It's a bronze guy. It is James Beattie, who is not only not a footballer anymore, he's also not even a manager, but somehow he's managed to get himself onto FIFA. And I'm not quite sure how that works. I assume he got sacked after the FIFA came out. But I also assume you can still get him in packs if you do open them. So he was a player coach of Accrington, the way Alan Smith is with Notts County. He then stopped being a player coach and became the manager in 2013. So I'm not too sure why he's even on this game, unless he registered himself just as a backup in case he got ridiculous amounts of injuries. But I don't think he did. I think he was literally just the manager. But for some reason, he is still on foot. I assume they thought he must have still been a player coach, whereas he's actually the proper manager. He's then since been sacked as well. He got sacked after being the manager for just over a year, and basically he's just still on FIFA anyway, even though he's not a manager nor a footy player, so not too sure what is going on there. But that is James Beattie, one of the slowest players on the game actually, because he is a whopping 36 years old, so still not quite as old as Tisdale, but very old and very slow. So that is where we're going to leave this squad, lads. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Like I said, any comments you've got about different players, better stories than these guys have got, people like Tisdale, that one is absolutely ridiculous, or anything else you'd like to see, pop it down in the comment section. Make sure you smash a like on this video. 1,000 would be absolutely awesome. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you're new around here as well, and I will see you next time.